hopefully it's for the best as we head to game one, man, Gene.
Let's go. Let's
And
go.
since this is the championship, we will be seeing a little bit of angles right now.
There you go. Shout out to the indie film. Shout out to our production team. This is it. 20 seconds into the game. Actually make that 3 heroes here in the mid lane for Team Vietnam. Just trying to control it. Meanwhile, Rebo already full with his Rigid Breath stack. Immediately wants to get a little bit of a harass here in the mid lane as Few and T-Dep Try will be going for the one-on-one battle in the bottom side. Both of the teams now securing their own Little Wanderers. Both of the teams are now playing safe, Wolf.
But the wave clear is better on Team Vietnam so that they had a chance to go faster when it comes to taking this purple buff. And look at the formation now with Luyi as well as the Masha, making it sure that there's no invade whatsoever coming out from Team Vietnam, which means that the Philippines will not be able to steal or any of those shenanigans. This is going to be a very standard mode of play now. The mid lane, Lusty, will just kind of bump a little bit in there. But
scouting a little bit. Yeah.
How about the scouts at this point? So imagine it's so even, actually. This is a total mirror mode from both teams.
I think both of the guys are being careful right now on when to initiate. I think both of them, they decided that, hey, we just need to funnel our core spurt. Because if you're gonna think about it, Wolf, the lineup is quite similar. You have AOEs, you have tempo, you have mobility, you have lifesteal, and plus you have push, right? Man, the Aurora, I think. Ooh. Meanwhile, before I say what I meant, that is an off-cam kill in the top lane. It's going to be Plaptizi dying in the hands of Team Vietnam.
It's a 4-man rotation coming up from Team Vietnam. It's actually somewhat similar to the previous meta when we go for the switch. That was like more than a year ago when we were watching that. And Vietnam, the way they rotated is they went top with 4 members. Plaptizi took a while before he died. So he didn't have the flicker anymore. It's gonna really stop Vietnam from farming. Now they will be snatching Rebo. It gives the damage of Blaze. They have the damage now. Revitalize in the middle. Joy is going to be taken out with Blaze and do it. But Lusty as well as Carteezy, they are in trouble. In comes T-Dep Try. The Masha doesn't have much HP anymore. The jump coming up from Plaptizi, but with T-Max in there, Team Philippines will not push through. So Vietnam will be able to secure 3 kills and put their economy up with 1,000 gold ahead.
That was a sneaky flank from Trung Trin. He was waiting for Rebo to pop that Rigid Breath because he knows that Rebo has 4 bars. So he said, hey, this guy's gonna fake it, and I will fake it too until I make it. Nice ejector, and then both of them immediately getting 2 kills, and it will give Broly again more power in the early stages of the game. He is now at level 6, 2 kills already. Meanwhile, Carl TZ only 1 kill. So it's quite even still, Wolf. But this time, Team Vietnam, I think Team Vietnam, they won round number 1.
And in fact, it's so even, Manjin, that Carl TZ is very near the net worth of the lane.
Yeah.
This 1,200 lead from Vietnam came from the supports, but now tussle around the turtle area, Broly will be able to get it. It's very important to take this, as you always want to go for extra survivability in your lane, that extra shielding. Make it sure that you will last the team fight for longer. But look at this, the Claude is a little bit richer than the lane. You can see the farming pattern of Carl TZ proving to be much better compared to Vietnam. So even when Vietnam are getting kills as well as objectives, they're not getting the better farm. A few running away, in comes the Ling. The Joy will not be able to Inspector this few but it comes the Luyi with the good initiation. Another initiation coming out from the Joy. The dashes from Broly, wants to go for a few. He reaches that back and he will get it. Now onto the bottom side. Want to go for Lusty once more. It's going to be forced up top. Champions of Blades to finish it up. The double kill in there for Team Vietnam. But the push up top, much faster for Philippines.
Oh my, Wolf, hide with outstanding usage of the rotation ring. You know what happened there, Trung Trin? He actually failed in landing the ejector, but Hyde was there to secure a crowd control. It was like Trung Trin He shot the 3 points, and then it didn't came in. But Hyde, he immediately tipped the ball in. So wow, Team Vietnam right now just doing all this synchronization of skills, and I think what's happening here for Team Vietnam is that they're moving as one. Unlike the Philippines, sometimes we've talked about this, Wolf, when it comes to the late game, sometimes they just do things on their own, not really connecting to their teammate.
Kind of the effect though for Philippines is that they're getting a lot of farm compared to what Vietnam is doing. Now they want to go for a rebound. There's the maximum charge. Flicker away, flap TZ. 2-man connection on the Polystar. Actually, only one. It comes a whole destruction. Catching 2. And Carl TZ's here. Tempest of Blades saving the link for a while, so he gets away. But the fact of the matter is, Joy has been punished. Lusty, nice angle. He would have reached the link if not for this one. But he finally closes it down. Shut down. Coming up from Flap TZ as he gets the double kill off of a very good falling Starman onto 2. Philippines. Good break.
Nice counter engage from Doc Rebo with the coldness destruction, and the cold never bothered him anyway. This is a vintage Rebo here playing right now, playing very safe as a support and creating plays for his team. Meanwhile, as I say this, the Ejector will land into the Claude, but someone will die as well for Team Vietnam. We're now having a huge rumble here in the mid lane, but that's revitalized. Here comes Tung Trin again with the dispersion. T-Max comes in, and Flaptizi just hitting nothing but germs, but it's okay as T-Max will tank it all up. Flaptizi still trying to get a little bit of damage, but man, no one died as that fight will end up to a 2-for-2.
Man, Vietnam acted like they're the 1% out of the 99% of germs. They were able to stay alive and avoid Esmeralda with very nice positioning from themselves. Now they want to go for Flap TZ, jumping now once again, but because of the fact that T-Max is far too forward, he's going to be punished. Gets away though. T-Max is already up with the Enchanted Talisman, and he's up 3.8k gold. He's actually so farmed. And now look at this.
Look at that.
That time actually eats a blazing do it full on, and now Lusty. Oh, nice dodge coming up from the Masha.
What?
Okay, now T-Max gonna be caught here. But look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, too mobile for Team Philippines. For them to catch them, and man, Team Philippines, they're trying to make plays every time, but I think Team Vietnam, they're countering with their own uppercuts, and it's giving them 10 points in the score of the judges. Dude, man, Team Philippines, they're trying to like make space here in the mid lane, but man, Team Vietnam, they're holding on, they're holding the line, and their defense is so good.
Resurrecting soon.
Oh man. And we can see now that Philippines have overtaken when it comes to the gold.
Yep.
This Claude is having a lot of a good time. The Demon Hunter soared up. He gets the turtle as well. The Retribution paying it forward. They start to look at this connection, but the Joy will be able to use the ejector before he runs out. Now T-Max eating a lot of damage. Luo Yi with a good initiation, but the Uranus will not be safe. Revitalized in front of the turret. Broly will not be able to reach the Claude, as they say that though. That's the Luo Yi to finish him off. Broly gets another. That's bashed it down. Few with the Confident Inferno. Oh, look at this. Broly says, I will go for the squisher once. Takes down Rebo. The Aurora. Flap is in trouble. Gets away. Philippines will be alive for now.
Oh my, Hyde sneaking into the shadows. Again, another beautiful disengage. Dude, this is the Rebo versus Hyde show. Hyde with a good rotation ring once again to probably delay Team Philippines in their engage. And man, Broly with a good backup to here. Again, another rotation ring. Oh my.
That was... I didn't know you can actually teleport outside of the map.
Yeah. That's new. That's a new feature. In Mobile Legends. Welcome to Mobile Legends 7, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Mobile Legends
7. Hyde. Wow, man, that's interesting because Hyde, what he did, he actually teleported not outside the map, but inside the bush. That was near outside the map. That was like Hyde having the edge there. If you know what I mean.
And the result is that you can't see it happening. So maybe we can see more of that right now.
Yep.
Nevertheless, Vietnam is still trailing gold and want to catch this Claude, but it's not going to be enough. Now, instead, they want to go for Broly marches forward. BMI already committed. There's the blazing do it, and he deals so much damage. Goes to the left side, and he's safe. What a play coming out from Carl TZ. Broly will be punished, but they can all of them get in the way. Vietnam and Philippines, they committed a lot in the mid lane, but nobody died, man, Gene.
Yep, man. Team Vietnam, they had the right idea. Broly had the right idea that he really needs to get Carl TZ, but Carl TZ was so far away. But it's okay, because look at the discipline right here for Team Vietnam. Plus TZ again falling low. Team Vietnam holding on to their mid lane tower. So as Team Philippines, Wolf, it's already 10 minutes into the game. No one's taking towers. Dude, this is a huge bloodbath, and I can't wait for the Lord fight. I don't know, man. I think we're going to the late game.
He's stepping in, gonna be caught. Oh, wrong jump coming up from Broly. RTC gets away, scot free. It's very unlikely for them to get the kill, however.
Yeah,
unless the maximum charge is there. Short range BMI, Carl TZ running away into safety now. A little bit of a tussle here in the mid lane. Broly gonna be seen and spotted out. Maximum charge. Turbo Frozen coming out from Rebo to come up with the first but the burst from Broly is gonna be enough. Now Rebo in trouble, gonna be taken out by the mashup with the flicker as well, and they go for more. It comes the Tempest Blades down from TZ. Hide, you can't hide from Hide at this point. Lusty, even with the revitalize, he is taken out. Few wants to go for a winter touchdown, teleport away out from Team Vietnam.
It was a bait. Debated.com that Vietnam, I don't know what is the shortcut to Vietnam, but man, Trung Trin, we all thought that was clutch from Rebo with the frigid breath, with the stun, but still Hyde, ladies and gentlemen, with the global presence, with this clutch rotation rings. It will give Vietnam the opportunity to take this advantage now with the free Lord. And dude, Team Vietnam just outwitting Team Philippines. The system, ladies and gentlemen, it baited the download.
You can't defeat the system now. You can't download the system, Anjin. So it seems. That's what Vietnam is saying to us now. They're leading by not much, but you know that the momentum is quite theirs. So they're still feeling it. At this point, Ling is still very strong, Gene.
Yeah, man. You know what? In terms of one-on-one, Carl TZ and Broly, it's an even matchup. But man, I think the disarm is way good, way too good from the Masha to counter out this Claude and bringing in damage. Team Vietnam now marching towards the mid. That is the pre-mid tier second tower, and they will now reset. But I think it is now clear, Wolf, that Team Vietnam is now leading by a huge margin.
Oh, onto the bottom lane, that's Turbo Masha right at ya. And from Team Vietnam, able to take out the turret so easily. Tokyo drifting Lusty, who will he find? He's actually so far away from his team. They pulled him in, and not much you can do about that for Team Philippines.
Yep. Team Philippines, all they need to do right now is be patient and wait for the right opportunity to strike the AOE Cold Destruction and the Claude ulti. As we said, their lineup is good in the late game, but man, Team Vietnam, actually we did not see any like 5-on-5 head-on wombo combo fights, Wolf. All we're seeing right now are confusing skirmishes, an eye for an eye exchange. But man, Team Vietnam, it seems like they really know when to back out, like every time, especially Broly.
That's right. This is Vietnam really showing us a little bit more mechanics now. For Lusty, they're just baiting this. For Philippines, you cannot fall for that. And they won't. Targeting with the blink into it. It's gonna be caught by Broly, but Broly almost dying in there. In comes the maximum charge. Masha takes down the Claude. Will they pay for this? No, because they have the flicker as well as the saves coming out from Hyde. Maximum usage of this Louis. Very creative on how he uses it.
Carl TZ is now dead for 32 seconds. Wolf, hide. Can't hide from me. That's what he's saying, but here we go. That is, of course, the Cold Destruction from Doc Rebo. Carl Tizzy with the Slam Tank 2. There's a double kill. Is this it? It's gonna be clutch once again. Trung Trin running for slide. That is a side coming in from you. The Chasm Leap, well, he's chasing, but here comes the camera going upwards. We are now looking at T-Max, but nothing will happen as of the moment, as T-Max will probably survive this one. 2 heroes now dying for Team Vietnam. Dude, what happened? Rebo once again.
Yeah, Rebo happened. That's why. And then Flaptizzi was able to follow up. The fact that they were caught by a 3-man freeze or frigid breath coming out from the Aurora, and then it's set up for a big falling star moon. Just really a sight for wonders. Imagine if Philippines are able to use the blaze and do it on top of it. That would be great.
That would be so great. I think that would be game.
That would be game.
Because Team Philippines, they don't have damage without Carl Tizzy back then. And man, Team Vietnam, I think that was a warning for Team Philippines. A warning to Team Vietnam that Team Vietnam, they need to be disciplined enough not to enter as 5 or as 3. Because Doc Rebo, he pulls up good. I mean, he pulls up wonderful cold destruction plays. Like, I think that was the third.
That's right.
The third frigid breath stun in the game that he is doing. And with this, I think the comeback potential for Team Philippines is still present.
All about the buff now. Look at this initiation. Broly was able to steal the purple buff. When is the Devil's Blades coming? Louis already eliminated. That's very good for Philippines. Now Vietnam, they're feeling it. They wanna back down. That's Rainbow. No, he's coming on Rainbow. With a nice timing on the stun. A double kill coming out from the Esmeralda. Claudi's gonna be taken out. But it comes the stun once again. No, it's gonna be taken out. Triple kill for Flaptizzi. Thanks to Rebo's initiations once again. Always ready with that freeze against that Ling.
Doc Rebo is in, ladies and gentlemen. The Doctor is in the grand finals right now. This is so chilling.
That's right.
For Team Vietnam, they cannot really enter, but now Trung Trin targeting Rebo. Rebo now low. He will go for the flicker out. T-Max, he wants Rebo, but Rebo with the Winter Truncheon. It's so cold, dude, but he will eventually die. But mission accomplished for Rebo, because it was all part of the plan, as Trung Trin will also fall down. And right now, it's still Team Philippines regaining their composure and probably regaining this game.
Was kind of lost there, man, Gene. I'm sorry, a little bit of internet issues, but I'm back. That was amazing to see. But the good thing is Vietnam was able to stop the Lord. That would be great for them. But Philippines, they have regained their composure indeed. They're still behind when it comes to gold. But that doesn't matter at all at 18 minutes in. It doesn't matter who gets the lead. Like 47K or 48K compared to 52K. That's nothing at this point, because all of the imported cores have their important items intact. Like for example, Flaptizzi having the Brute Force breastplate on top of the Genius Wand, the Calamity Reaper, the Holy Crystal, and all the stuff. All the stuff. I mean, to be able to punch in the damage. The Wind of Nature available now for the Claude, making sure that he's gonna last against the Masha as well as the Ling. It's one thing that they really need to do right now.
Yeah, I think we're going to a point where the early game, the mid game doesn't matter. It's all about who presses well. It's all about the mechanical skills right now, because we are now 18 minutes into the game. This is the ultra late game in Mobile Legends, ladies and gentlemen. And one factor to take in consideration, Wolf, is that Team Vietnam, they have the Turbo Masha. And the Turbo Masha, one way to play this is the split push ML. And man, Team Philippines, yes, they have the ability to probably catch up to the Masha, but I think the problem here is T-Max and Trung Trin. They're too tanky for the Philippines to take care of. So, man, I think they really need to like play this well and position themselves carefully on where to go and what to do.
Yeah. They say it's all about decision making at this point, Manjin. I think that's what they're trying to say. They cannot make a mistake. So once they do, whoever makes that mistake will automatically lose, man.
Because both of the teams now have sustained like like the Baksha, the Tams, the Esmeralda. It's the sustain game right now. It's the fighter meta right now. It's round per round team fights, as we say it.
Blow by blow.
It's blow by blow. We're going to round 12. That's what's gonna happen in the next team fight. So I think both of them will probably now play the macro game. You know what? Like control the equilibrium of the minions in every lane. And again, I think Team Vietnam they have the upper hand because they have the Luyi plus they have the Masha. Team Philippines they only have like what the Claude, but the Claude really needs to get in the fight. So all they have is Lusty with this Baksha. They don't even have teleports too.
Double anti-cuirass on Vietnam means that the Disco will be far a little bit. There's a deadly blade as well, or sorry, the Sea Halberd. So I'm trying to say,
yes.
Available for the Masha. This is good. Late game items now coming up. And look at this from the lane, going for the Meteor. Rose Gold Meteor.
Rose Gold Meteor. Yeah, he wants to negate the burst damage from Doc Rebo and Flaptizi. This is such good item choice from Broly. And Doc Rebo is his first target. There's the Tempest of Blades, but the Blazing Duet counter go from Carl Tizzy is just too real, but the rotation vacuum is there for the disengage. But Carl Tizzy will survive in the BMI. T-Max now falling low with the Slither of Health. But there you go. That is the last hit from Broly. Sticking his sword to Carl Tizzy. It's 19-19, but 3 heroes will fall down for Team Vietnam as Flap Tizzy will play the vengeance game for his ally. Team Philippines, they won the team fight, but look at the bottom lane right now. Wolf, T-Dep try.
He knows that that the fight is already over. That was a weird initiation coming up from Vietnam. They were good with it though.
Yes.
And at this counter attack, they were amazing with it. Oh, look at this. Lord taken by Philippines. He did try in a good spot. Can he steal this? Oh, he showed himself. Now he's going to be the target for Philippines. Hyde is here as well. Oh, going for the Timberbank shutdown coming up from T2Z. And they pulled it together. Massive the damage. Takes down 2, but few survives for a bit. It goes Lasky as well. They want to go for Hyde. Hyde will shut down Phil. My goodness, this man is unstoppable against the triple.
Oh!
And they get the Lord on top of it. My goodness, Hyde.
You can't hide from Hyde.
The best Louis in the world right now.
No matter what you go, where you go, no matter what you do, I will find you and we will steal the Lord. Team Vietnam, Hyde, ladies and gentlemen. Clutch. Clutch. Just so clutch coming in from Hyde.
You have to record that video if whoever wants to learn how to play the Louis. That's it. That's how you play it. Now, Blazing, do it, get abused. BMI, look at this. They're actually waiting for Kautizi. Kautizi decides not to go for the BMI. There's a little bit of smart play from Kautizi, but it's already cornered. Everybody has got tagged him. Kautizi gone. 7 deaths on this man means that Philippines will find it harder to defend. They will have to rely on the Esmeralda at this point. Can they defend, Manjin?
This is the ultimate Filipino defense, but the offense from Team Vietnam is just way too much. Another rotation ring, another vacuum from Hyde. And is that the play that we're looking for? Hyde, Team Vietnam right now pummeling Team Philippines down. Is this game number 1? 5 health bars still alive, 5 red health bars. And the Lord is still alive. 2 few just targeting the minions here. Doc Rebo is the only one left. What can he do? What can the doctor do? There's no medicine to cure this. Team Vietnam getting game number 1.
Top of legends, man. You don't really ban out heroes just because the meta dictates that it's bad. Sometimes it's because you respect your opponent so much to ban it out.
Yep.
Inside of Vietnam, they have been getting away with the mashup for quite too long.
Yeah.
And they are going to be taken up for sure. So that's Philippines respecting them. And I think that we're back in the game, man, Gene.
Yeah. Here we go, dude. Both of the teams mimicking each other for the first 30 seconds. Who will get the first clear? It's going to be Team Philippines. You know what? That millisecond of you guys getting the first wave clear means a lot. Because with this, the Cho right now, Flap TZ can go for the steal on the orange buff, and Team Philippines now having the purple buff. So Rebo trying to contest Hyde from assisting Broly here.
One thing that we have not seen, the Joy was already working on the orange buff and was able to take it. So that he's trying to do the same, but Team X is there to make sure that they are going to be able to do it. Philippines, they badly wanted this, but it comes just of Team Vietnam who will take this. Oh no, that's easy trouble. First blood going on to Hyde. Now Few in trouble. So much damage coming out from Vietnam. In fact, they'll get a double kill. Fortunately for Philippines, they'll be able to secure the orange buff, but they have lost 2 members in the process, so that's not good at all.
Oh, I think Team Vietnam, they took advantage of the miscommunication play for Team Philippines, because I think what Team Philippines was doing there is they don't know if they will engage on Hyde or not in the top lane. So with that, they realized, hey, Flap TZ is trying to steal. The Tams contested it, and Tams was like, hey, they're going in the bottom lane, go ahead and defend it. So with that, Tung, Broly, and Team Vietnam, they got 2 free kills. Wolf.
Yeah. Nevertheless, Manjin Philippines is still leading when it comes to the economy and in terms of the XP so heavily because of the fact that Vietnam are actually moving us 4. And in terms very early teleportation from Hyde, very weirdly done there. I didn't know why they opted to go for it. They actually go 2 masks this time, Manjin.
Yep.
This is the first time I'm seeing this.
They want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to do it. They want to give the farm to Broly. But by the way, Wolf, it was actually Carl TZ getting the orange buff in the bottom side. So it doesn't matter. Like, even though Team Vietnam got 2 kills, probably that's why Team Philippines is still like leading by 100 gold. So yeah, man, in terms of tempo, Team Philippines, they're driving the car right now.
That's right.
And Team Vietnam is riding it. There you go! That is the bait coming in from Team Philippines. Nice! We have the Dragon plus another Rage. No, yeah, there you have it. Team Philippines with a good pick-up against Broly.
That was amazing. They catch Broly. That's the first death on the lane. They parked 3 members around that area and they were able to get that important kill onto the funnel of Team Vietnam, which is Broly. But this is the second round of buffs. Look at Carl TZ already working his way onto the orange buff, onto the bottom lane. Kind of frees up the top lane orange buff though. But this means that Philippines will have the better firepower when the fight does happen. And in fact, they will snag a kill. It's gonna be Few. This time, this is what Rob mentioned. When Few is picking up and playing the support, they are winning. Because Few, as the captain for Team Philippines, is able to command his team like a quarterback. More easier when he is playing as the support.
I think Few is more comfortable in playing this utility supports that can land the damage because he knows how to play the carry too. Meanwhile, as I say this, he will get spotted out by Broly, but he will fly away as he will leave Flap TZ behind. But Flap TZ is gonna be a-okay. So Broly will just target the scrap coin, and there you go. No casualties. Wolf 2 is the 2. Nonetheless, Wolf, I just want to say that right now, Carl TZ is having the time of his life. Now leading by 800 gold against the Ling. In the situation, Carl TZ will get his first item first rather than Broly.
In fact, Broly is not catching a break. He's underfarmed as a Ling. No matter what you say, you're not comfortable. Go for Rebo, but Rebo is an Esmeralda, gets away into safety. Thorn Rose in combination with the from the Kufra. Nicely done coming from Vietnam. They have eliminated the Atlas. But it comes to Tempest of Blades. They have caught the Kufra. Rebo in trouble as well. Rebo is gonna be taken out by the Thams. TC chased down by T-Max. Nice Thorn Rose to dodge some of those skill shots. And Vietnam will finally get their much awaited break. Getting 2 kills. Not the kill on Carl TZ though, so that's one thing that Vietnam failed to do. Nevertheless, Vietnam at least gets important kills.
Yeah, it was a value trade as well. Team Philippines, what's interesting here is Carl TZ is still alive, and look, Wolf, he is now at level 10 and the alley-oop! The TZ brothers!
Oh my!
The TZ brothers once again!
They brought it home.
down. Yeah.
Man, oh, such beautiful play. By the way, Flap TZ, for the longest time, has been the top show of the Philippines. And, well, he was already overtaken, but at a certain point in time, for a long time actually, Lusty with the jump, catches two. Now that's gonna be Atlas in trouble, taken out. Broly with a very nice dodge in there, but Luigi is gonna suffer the death. Now Lusty, he pummeled down a little bit, falling someone far too forward, but they still take the joy. Nautilus, in comes T-Max, Counter and Inferno popped. Not much control and damage. In fact, Tordos hurts so much that Team Vietnam would have to be back a bit. Philippines will secure the turret as well.
Wolf, we've talked about this earlier. The initiations from Team Philippines can come from everywhere, from the side, from in front, from I don't know, from downward. Man, first of all, we've seen the TZ show, the TZ brothers in the bottom lane, the alley-oop play, and then what's next? Lusty said, hey, I can do that too. I can pull up surprise initiations too, with the Tyrant's Revenge and with the combo of his trusty partner, Rebo. Team Philippines now controlling the tempo, and Team Vietnam on a sticky predicament, Wolf, because again, they're Broly is just out-farmed.
Oh, look at this.
He's still at level 9.
No man's land, but does have the dashes as well as the Thornrose. Gets away so easily against Team Vietnam. And there's not much control of Vietnam at this time. I mean, they have the Atlas, but we aren't seeing any initiation yet from Trong Trin. And that's what they need. They're behind by a lot, Vietnam, and not seeing any other way for them but to win with fatal links against their opponent.
I think because if you're Trong Trin and you are the Atlas, your only option to get for Team Philippines is gonna be few. Because Flap can kick you out, the Esmeralda can steal your shield, the Arteezy can dodge with the Thorn Rose, Lusty can also outplay you with the Bouncing Ball and the Tyrant's Revenge. So who will you choose? The few is too far away for you to reach.
And they are being zoned out heavily by their opponents. Slap TZ is able to push the turret on top. Trong Trin is a little bit forward now. And see the items now falling in place for the side of Team Philippines. It's looking that good.
Yeah, look at the gold of Broly right now, just completing his endless battle. But there you go, another surprise attack for Team Philippines in the top lane, getting the try 24 seconds onto the death timer. 4-8, ladies and gentlemen. I think Team Philippines are now setting up for their Lord take.
Double heptasis for Philippines on this show, as well as this Lancelot. They really want to prioritize getting the burst up. So instead of going for the usual BOD or other items that you're up, Philippines opted to go for the very massive burst in the early stage of the game.
They want kills. They want blood. They smell blood, and they smell the blood of the Atlas. That is another kill coming in from Team Philippines. Make that 2 from few. Team Philippines on a roll.
And look at this, what they're doing. It doesn't matter who get the kills or whatnot, as long as they provide the burst. They the storm in front, they put it all together. Everything, they throw it up and make it sure that Vietnam, whoever gets caught by the stun, is going to be taken out so easily by Philippines, bringing it home. 11-4, Manjin, and they're looking really good into taking this series to a 1-1.
Definitely, man. This is a vintage Bren for Team Philippines. Just being aggressive every minute, trying to find kills in every angle, in every edges of the map. And it's now 4-11, dude. 5 seconds. The Lord is now up. It is free for the taking of Team Philippines. The question is for Team Vietnam, how can they pull up the damage? Because right now, Broly, dude, is still having this dilemma. Because like what we've said, their lineup is one-dimensional. Without the damage of Broly, how can they kill?
I don't know, man. It's 0-1-3 for this Ling. He didn't have the bounty hunter, so it's not that dependent. But the fact of the matter is, Philippines is leading by so much. And I think that we had a lot of doubts with the lineup of Vietnam, that it doesn't look like it's a lineup that Vietnam will win or at least will be comfortable playing with, and that's the Lord. Easily taken out. T-Max caught, and we did say that whoever gets caught with a stun, immediately taken out.
Yep.
That's because of the massive Heptases combo from Philippines.
They're picking them one by one, bro.
Yeah.
And it's this another one. DJ Khaled, ladies and gentlemen. Flap Easy is also here. But the Flinch Boys will save the life of Broly. Broly having a little bit of breather there. Almost dying. Man, Philippines right now, when they come at you, they're just gonna like kill you immediately with a snap. And it's still 11 minutes in, Wolf. They're now preparing for the Lord push.
It's gonna go there now. Slowly marching forward to the mid. That's the Lord. And look at the formation of Team Philippines. They're always outside of Team Vietnam. They aren't letting out. You have to take note of Lusty's positioning on the right side. Fatal Links. We haven't seen a good one in a while, and it's actually purified just to counter it. So that's we were waiting for the Fatal Links for far too long, and it was very disappointing in the end. It's like a movie that you've been waiting for, but it's very bad now. They punish him and they take him out. Surely, Manjin.
It got suspended. It's
That's
2020 all over again for Team Vietnam. They want to have a LAN event, but again, it got suspended. The Fatal Links, ladies and gentlemen, was the event. And Team Philippines, they want to even up this series. Now getting T-Max. There's still 5 men left. The towers are now falling down. That is the feather airstrike from the support. Here comes the perfect match, but it won't do anything. Lusty pumping it up, and Team Philippines will push the top lane tower. They will discipline themselves. They will back out. They will disengage, and I think we are getting near the end.
We're getting near there. Thornrose in the middle with the feather airstrike. So much Fatal Links is good, but no follow-up whatsoever. And everybody from Team Philippines is still alive. They've taken out 2. Well, that's just one. I mean, Atlas, Lusty finally falling. So the good trade from Team Vietnam, but they will trade with the Luigi. And now, the kill onto the Joy. The Joy will be shut down. Broly now marches forward. Look at the damage from Kautizi. To the left, to the right, to every angle that you have. This is a triangle for Kautizi. Triangle offense. Paying off. Philippines. Well, of course, game number 4 at least. It's a 1-1 best of 5 finals that we have, Manjin. We'll see. On to match number 3 of this best of 5 series, the grand finals for the Razer Southeast Asia Invitational Mobile Legends action. Vietnam versus Philippines. And we are seeing a different angle now, Manjin.
There you go. Look inside the Imperial Palace, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, this is the Imperial Sanctuary. I was mistaken. So yeah, it's 1-1. Dude, the question is, does the Philippines have already downloaded the system? Can they break the system? It is still 1-3-1, and Team Vietnam will get the first wave clear, and they will now transition into the top lane. We'll give this little Wanderer, and probably next the purple buff. Kautizi again, getting his own purple buff. But man, Vietnam!
Double lethal Wanderer. That's right.
Double lethals. There you go.
This kind of means that they won't have that much... this will not be the fastest, but at least Broly, if it comes out on top, he's going to be level 3. It also goes with Kautizi now with the clearing that minion wave is having so much of a good time now on this Hayabusa.
Yeah.
But now the bigger clash, it's gonna happen around the orange buff. Now Lusty gonna be forced out. Kautizi gonna be caught there. But who secures it? It's actually the Ling. In comes Freebo, but that happens to place finally available just in time from Team Vietnam.
Man, just like what we've said, play fire with fire. You know what's interesting that happened is that Fiu actually waited for Broly to get his own orange, but he did not buff. He did not expect for Team Vietnam to steal Team Philippines' buff. So with that, Fiu was so far away with his allies, and Team Vietnam took the opportunity, took advantage for that team fight. Meanwhile, Wolf,
oh no, they jump for Lusty this time. Kautizi is gonna be safe because he does have the quad shadow himself. That TC though is actually so underleveled on this show. In fact, it's not looking good, Manjin, when it comes to the economy for Philippines. Vietnam, obviously leading by a lot. T-Max, or wow, That
'Cause-
was Lusty guessing, but they're out of there.
Because I think the Hayabusa, it doesn't like get farm quickly. Like it doesn't kill jungle creeps quickly. Unlike Team Vietnam, because Team Vietnam, they got 2 Little Wanderers, while Carl TZ was still farming the purple buff. He has
That's
the
right.
retribution, yes, but there's only 2 of them getting that. And
Yeah.
let's see, the bouncing ball, it's not enough to get to kill the Little Wanderer. So with this, Team Vietnam, Broly, this is his revenge from game
Oh,
number
look at
1.
Farsa.
It's going to be a fight. Whoa.
They didn't respect the fact that Farza is already there. Also, Flap TZ is level 4, so a lot of ultimates there committed by Team Vietnam. Tempest of Blades, though, is Broly gonna get a kill? No! Oh, what a good dodge! He actually dodges so well. Now, Pew and Flap TZ will combine and try to go for the lane. Carl TZ almost out, but will be safe. Broly still running away. Pew almost with his feathered airstrike, so they have to respect that. But boy, oh boy, Team Philippines with a big recovery, getting 2 important kills.
Yeah, man, we all thought that Team Vietnam is now leading, but with that specific team fight, I think they were also too deep. They were fighting inside, in between the first tower and the second tower in the mid lane. So with that, that's extra damage. Plus, they catch like all of Yu's feather airstrike. That was a narrow vicinity to be in. If you are Team Vietnam and Team Philippines, they're back at it. It's now even. Wolf, Team Philippines leading by 200. Meanwhile, Vietnam getting a free turtle.
It's a free turtle indeed, which kind of puts their economy up. This is what happened in the previous game too. The difference is that Broly was heavily controlled in the previous game. This time he's getting a lot of farm, but not as much as Curtis. This is really what amazes me about Curtis is the way he farms. He's almost able to get the farm any time of the day, even after being behind against his opponents.
He's a farmer.
He's a big farmer.
He works hard. Yeah, works hard.
That's right.
Getting the experience and getting the gold to carry his team. Again, the child wonder, ladies and gentlemen. But he is up against Broly,
Yep.
which you give, like, if you're gonna give this guy the farm that he needs, he can definitely mechanically outplay you
Let's see.
with this thing. So we shall see, because again, both of the teams not giving up towers here. It's 5 minutes into the game, Wolf, and we are now coming to the 3rd rotation of our our buffs.
That's right.
So,
Top lane, a little bit of pressure in there coming out from Flat TZ, but Uranus makes it sure that is there. Rebo just catches the attention of Philippines. Few with Feather Air Strike. It's not much, but at least Philippines will be able to secure their own purple buff. Lusty with the jump catches 1 or 2. I wasn't able to see that.
Oh,
The way of the dragon. It gets the last insanity though. Coming up from Vietnam, the flicker away as well. Lowling with the jump. It goes with the Tempest of Blades, and they take out 2, including Carl TZ. Big kill from Team Vietnam. Massive kill indeed. And Lusty is gonna have a bad time positioning himself back. In comes the feather disc strike, but T-Max is in front of him. Why did you do that? But he gets away to safety nonetheless.
beautiful synchronization of skills from the Team Vietnam, and they will take the first tower of this game. The Purifies, bro, it's helping them a lot.
Yeah,
What they're doing here is that they're baiting Lusty's initiation, and then they will purify it and they will counter go. Because they have injectors, they have the last insanity, they have fire stakes, the Uranus is quite tanky now, and plus they have damage. So Team Philippines, they really need to properly decide when to go and how to do it.
It's still close though, man, Gene. I'm not feeling it going either side so easily. It's not a snowball for sure. So I think that this might be a little bit reminiscent of game number 1, where we went down the wire, to say the least. A little bit of movements now from Philippines going on to T-Max. T-Max steps in the wrong neighborhood. Still hasn't got the dodge. He gets away with the Purify as well. So he's safe for a little bit.
He was able to dodge out 2 skills there, the stun from the Peacock and those knock up. So man, that was a wasted attempt for Team Philippines in the top lane, and Team Vietnam still defending their tower, not giving up any structure. Trin. Oh, is this an ambush though, or is this a bait? That is the question. That is the stun. Phew, he will flew away, no pun intended, as Flaptizi will get left behind. Team Vietnam, Trin once again with initiation, ladies and gentlemen. It is now, we are now having two different clashes as Lusty will go 1-on-4 inside the purple buff. 1-1 is the exchange. Whoop, what happened there?
Oh man, it was a bloodbath to say the least. Oh, they've almost found that kill onto that Lusty Kufra. Yeah, well, what I want to say is that it was a favorable trade for Vietnam, not for Philippines. They almost lost their Hayabusa. Fortunately, they didn't. But the fact of the matter is, control of the map belonged to Vietnam. Look at this. Broly felt it, but he will be punished. Nice timing with the bouncing ball and the way the Dragon to come it out. My goodness, Philippines. That was such a smart play from Lusty. Big brain plays indeed. He waited for the moment when the Ling will dash out of the temples of blades and the bouncing ball.
You know what? That was close though. That was close though, because after Lusty's Tyrant's range, Flaptizi accidentally pushed back Broly. But nonetheless, it was still a kill. Team Vietnam right now, they will steal the turtle. It is 2-on-3. The turtle is ours, says Trin, and says D-Max. It is highway robbery, ladies and gentlemen.
Highway robbery indeed. But what happened in there? No, I missed it. They killed Carl Teasy. The Teasy brothers have fallen. And that's bad news for Philippines.
What was that, Team Vietnam? We all thought that Team Philippines, they had like a crucial kill to Broly. But man, Trin and T-Max say, you know what? You guys are the TZ brothers, but we are the T connection. I don't know. Because it's Trin and T-Max. I'm sorry. But yeah, dude, they outplayed them.
They did. Now Flaptizi will have to run away. The idea hide, by the way. Oh, if you Lusty catches one, but you in trouble. The jump in from the lane as well. Attempts of blades can be committed as they use the ejector onto the Kufra. Jump in from Rebo, but that's not good. Flaptizi in trouble with the dragon gonna be used, but into trouble only. And now Teasy will try to poke, but he's gonna be chased down. Rebo dancing with his jawhead, but in comes the rest of the cavalry. Rebo cannot overstep his bounds now. He's trying to deal the damage, but in comes the Ling. In comes the damage. Fire Stake's not gonna connect. Trin on the jawhead is not gonna be able to control Rebo, but Vietnam, it's all smokes and mirrors. It's all diversion. We want to get the push and the purple buff, and we're able to get it.
It was misdirection for Team Vietnam. And Wolf, I just want to say that this is the beginning of the double T connection.
The double T, even a triple T, man.
Yeah, even
it's T-Max, Trin, and Death Try. Nevertheless, look at this. Last Insanity, Times Rage, good, but the ultimate from the Ling. My goodness, Tempest of Blades. Beautifully done. But okay, Immortality pop. There's the onto Few. Can he fly away? Yes, he can. He flew away. I think that's what you wanted to say earlier. Few flew away.
If you away. Yeah.
If you away. If you away.
Yeah, that was the joke. 4-11, Team Vietnam now in control. 11 minutes, and it is indeed the grand finals. Wolf, I think it's still not yet over, but I think this is going to be the nail in the coffin. The Lord take for Team Vietnam. This is level 1. This is level 1, but this is gonna be huge for Vietnam to put in pressure. And again, they now have damage. And Wolf, as you said it, look how tanky T-Max is right now with the Avarice. Dude,
Tank Max.
Tank Max. Those were 2 ultimates hitting him in top.
With the brute force breastplate, he has the Oracle as well. There's so much. Oh yes, look at the defense of T-Max now is 59 magic defense, 107 physical defense. That's how big, massive it is. And it's looking bad on the side of Team Philippines now.
Yep. I think if I'm gonna choose an MVP, it's definitely gonna be T-Max with this Uranus. Yeah, dude, look. Tanky items there. There you go. There's Broly coming in with initiation. With the Tempest of Blades, he will get the first sword as the Lord will take down another tower. T-Max is still here. Dude!
Dark maximum from Team Vietnam. It comes the shadow kill, but feeling nothing. Oh, Kartese chases the Ling, but the Ling is going to be able to run away. Lusty with a very curious jump in there from Philippines. Now they want to go for more further. Their strike goes the maximum charge, no punishment whatsoever. Well, Philippines, in comes the last insanity. Ling jumps in as well. Rebo in trouble. Rebo down, and the turret as well in the bottom lane. That's 1-0 for Team Vietnam as they still want to go for more. Manjin.
They smell blood and they want more. They want damage, Team Philippines. They're trying to defend their base. They're trying to get the minions. But there you go. That is the ninja wave from Kartese. But it's not enough as Team Vietnam is now wrecking havoc in the mid lane. Wolf, the system is back. It's 2-1 in favor of Team Vietnam.
5. That's what I want to see. Kind of favor Philippines now. Nevertheless, no, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
I get your point. I don't fully agree that this is a win draft for Vietnam. I just feel that, yes, there's a much more comfortable approach for Vietnam when it comes to the game. And I always say that if you have multiple win conditions compared to your opponent, almost always will win the game. Because if in a high-pressure match, whoever finds their win condition will obviously win the game. But knowing that Philippines only have this linear way of doing this, one-dimensional with the Ling, maybe it is the one that will make them suffer because of this.
Definitely, man. I think what you're saying in layman is the easier the better. You know, make it simple.
Make it simple. Simplicity.
Make it simple. Beauty.
Well, oh yeah, it's beauty.
What?
Double Little Wanderer take for Team Philippines, and Flapteasy on this Masha is already working onto the bottom lane. T-Max is here. Who's gonna take the orange? It's gonna be Flapteasy. It's good morning for Flapteasy. By the way, this is an offlane Baxia.
Yeah. Oh, I think we saw that in the previous games as well. To a matchup with the Masha. You know what? You know what? Team Philippines, they're taking advantage of their early damage in taking the jungle. Because
that's right.
What lacks with the Bruno is that it's not a hero that can kill a jungle creep early. He needs a support with him. So with this, Team Philippines, Kartese, he is doing well, and they're getting him fed right now. So again, it's still the same with the previous games. Both of the teams playing it safe, but right now, Team Philippines, they're leading with just a little bit with this Ling fast-paced jungle team.
Man, you're saying a little bit, but this is actually too much. 5.1k for Team Philippines, and I'm looking at the XP right now. It's 7,200 for Philippines, only 4.9k. For Vietnam. That's massive. Look at the XP. They're leading by a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah, I agree with you. Speaking of a lot, let's make it bigger because Kartese will now pick off a hero, Trung Trin. That is going to be the first blood of the game. And right now, they're setting up the bottom lane. That is a fire burst. Plus, Kartese going in. Flapteasy with his arm. There you go. Another kill. Okay. Are we gonna see it, Wolf? Are we gonna see the TZ brothers again?
Maybe, but man, the MVP of that clash was definitely few. Like moving forward against the T-Max Baksha and then pushing him back with a hitting target. There's a thing of beauty from our captain of Team Philippines. Now onto the middle, a little bit of a move now for Vietnam, but with the turtle taken out by Philippines, that's amazing. It's amazing. Man, working on the orange buff once again with you in here.
Yeah, dude, I think. Yeah, I think this is gonna be dangerous for Vietnam because Kartese, this is now his A game. He's now comfortable in this state. Look at this. He's gonna make this the Kartese show right now.
That's right. They're able to take the Esmeralda from Team Vietnam. That try. He's gonna lose his head now. Onto the middle, they will set up for the kill onto Lusty, but Lusty is far too prepared for this.
Yeah. Oh, I think I was mistaken, Wolf. Team Philippines. This is the earliest tower that they gotten in the whole series. Plus, Cartesi, look at the damage, dude, of this guy. Level 8 against level 4. Oh,
Man,
Team Philippines. Is this a snowball, Wolf?
it
Well,
is.
I think
It's
it
looking
is.
like it.
Yes, it's looking like it because that is another tower take for the team. Esmeralda now going in, but Cartesi, he knows that is the disengage, that is the Tyrant's Rage, and that will be 4 kills in total for Team
And-
Philippines. 1 kill per minute.
Lastly, with a perfect read in there, just standing his ground, holding his ground. Now he charges. Doesn't land the stun onto T-Max, but it doesn't matter because they will be pushed. Turbo Masha moments. Now Cartesi finds the joy with Rebo in here. Just stepping on the Cyclone Eye. Broly is safe as well. Vietnam at least leaves for this, but Philippines are leading by a lot. It's 5,000 in the bank for Philippines, 4-0, and Ling is well fed,
Turtle
to say the least.
resurrecting soon.
You know what, Team Philippines, they got the promo in getting the insurance.
Oh my. Look, another play, man. From
Yeah.
Few. I get your reference, but I was just astonished of what Few can do with
Yeah.
this Valier. Oh,
Valier.
again, doing it again, right? He moves forward, ahead of the back shot, and then pushes him back out of the revitalized zone, and I think
Yeah.
that's just amazing to watch.
High IQ plays from Few. That's why he is the idol of the kids here
Oh yeah.
in our country. Look at this, dude. Team Philippines putting up the pressure in the bottom side. Now transitioning into the mid. There's a knockup coming in from the Doc Rebo. Cartesi even popping the recall on top of the wall. That's how confident these guys are. This is such a huge lead right now, Wolf. 6 minutes in. Team Vietnam, they're still waiting for their health insurance. They're still waiting for Broly to be online. But when is that gonna come in? That is the question, because right now all of the farm, all of the resources is now being in the hands of Team Philippines and Team Vietnam. How can they come back?
Like, how can they come back and be? I'm not looking at any good choices now for Vietnam. Maybe because they haven't been looking for kills onto Broly, but this is mostly because of how Team Philippines are able to control the early game.
Yes.
It's very hard for me to look for ways for them to win it. I guess when Philippines makes a mistake, but it's not likely to happen, as even with this Baksha, they are so anchored with their pick. It feels like this pick is not living up to whatever. Doesn't have an item yet. Like, it's already 7 minutes in, Manjin, and there's no full item yet on this Baksha, save for its boots.
Yeah.
But man, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing at this point.
This is so underwhelming for the tanks here, for Team Vietnam. Meanwhile, Team Philippines now having 2-3 core items in their pockets. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be the corrosion site incoming for the Masha. Meanwhile, we're now having a fight here in the bottom side. There you go. Quick snaps, quick kills for Team Philippines.
Yeah.
Getting Team Max once again.
And you know, it's trouble when your Baksha melts like that, Manjin. You don't want that to happen at all. You want your Baksha to be in the front line, so up so much damage, like stay there, make the opponents commit. In the middle though, you want to be able to eliminate one. There's a Kufra down for the comp, but that's just the utility for the Philippines. It's just a tank. And as good as it
Oh
was,
my.
more of that. Yeah.
The Flickers are now owning the Purify game. Team Philippines. Man, Cartesi, Cartesi is now on that Berserker's Fury. So, Team Vietnam again staying in their base. Man, I'm lost for words. Let's go to game 5, I think. I think this is it. I'm not seeing any way that on how Team Vietnam can probably win this. I agree with you. Probably whenever Team Philippines make a play and if ever they go for sour moves, like if they go into deep or they make a mistake. But with that, for Team Vietnam, man, that's bad news because you're depending
no.
on the errors of
Oh,
your
no.
enemies. Whoa, Max Rage!
Oh, man,
Tyrant's Rage!
For the third time, Few outlaying this Baksha. Every time the Revenant's Puff is just pushed away from it. And that's a waste for T-Max. Oh my goodness, Philippines are getting everything they can. They found another. They go for the job. Curtizi with the kill. The godlike streak. Can he get another one? Yes, he can. That's the kill on the Esmeralda. Now, who can defend from Vietnam? No one. Maybe Hyde, but he doesn't have anything to work with right now because if he pops the feather, there's like he's gonna be taken out. 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Manjin Philippines are knocking at their doors and have taken 2 inhibitors.
And Team Vietnam, is this their last stand for this game? Team Philippines now owning the base and they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink. They want to end this game, but there you go. Flap TZ even putting the cherry on top in getting the Lord. This is it, Wolf. This is the death march of Team Philippines towards Team Vietnam.
Oh man,
Well played.
Philippines have really broken Vietnam. Because here's the thing, Manjin. When Vietnam is winning,
Yep.
it's close. But when Philippines is winning, it's Tom. That's game 2. The story of game 2 and game 4. Which makes you excited for game 5. As we head on to the closing minutes of the game. It's very hard to look for a break for Vietnam.
Yes.
Maybe if they get a wipeout, maybe 2 to 3 times in a row, that could be their window to win it. But with all inhibitors intact, it's gonna be extremely hard, Manjin.
I will now hit up Waterwolf because I think we're really gonna go to game 5. As T-Max will also fall down in the hands of Flap TZ. The TZ brothers. It's the Carl TZ show. There you go, the classic Team Philippines TP for game number 4. It's 2-2, and we are going all the way. It's the circle. It's a full circle. It's a Post Malone strategy.
It's the Post Malone strategy. Well, about to find out. Honestly, all things considered, there's a lot of promise for Philippines. If they do get the early game rotations, I guess they will have to repeat game number 4. They want to win this. And they're moving forward already. The aggressiveness is there.
That is
what Vietnam, they hold their ground.
There's a warning shot.
That's the free 4 or 3 in the mid lane, Manjin.
Oh, the frigid breath. What's interesting is you have another unit, you have an extra squid, and you have an extra dog in your lineup. It's 6 on 6, guys. And now look at it. Yes, it's 6 on 6, and they want the Lito Wanderer. There you go. That was hype. That was hype, bro.
The most hype Lito Wanderer take ever.
Yes.
And you're not gonna get a better than that. Okay, so Vietnam, they're struggling. All right, Philippines, the EXP is doubled for Philippines compared to Vietnam. It's about 1.4. For Philippines, it's just about 800. So that's a lot for Philippines to have secured. Which, if you look now, the EXP, there it is, right? They're leading by a lot. So that's good for Philippines. But now, in comes the invades, Manjin.
There you go. Invade to the bottom lane as Broly is now with Trung Trin. They got the orange buff, but Team Philippines, they're here to answer it. You know what, Wolf? I think two little wanderers make a huge difference in the early stages of the game. You know why? Because with the little wanderer, you can easily heal up your minion. Yeah. And with that, it will create space. But as I say this, is this going to be a pickup though? Few falling low, but right now, Flap TZ trying to survive this. But meanwhile, from the back, Carl TZ is there with the backup. That is the first blood. The Bubble and Koopa will fall down as Flap TZ will also re-engage. Double kill, but Broly, here comes the cavalry. Revenge kill for Broly. 2 for 2 under 2 minutes. It's 2 and 2, man, dude. There are a lot of 2s here.
There's a lot of 2s. 2 minutes, 2 and 2. If you go 2:22, man, just screenshot this.
Yes, it's chaos, bro. It's chaos, bro. 2020 also has a lot of 2s. No, that's right. That's 2 2s.
All right.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. 2-ception, ladies and gentlemen. 2-ception.
It's all about a 2. All right.
It's all about the 2s, bro. But no, guys, we're kidding. We're kidding. Kidding aside. Kidding aside. This game is just too intense. This game is just too intense. No pun intended.
Oh man. I'm waiting for the Post Malone song. When is it gonna happen? The first circle in there. There it is. But but that's a Popple and Koopa really falling low. But in comes a second circle, man. That's easy, gonna be taken out. Where's the third? There's the third one, Manjin. And they've taken out the Atlas. Where's the last one? There it is. There's the fourth one. I told you, man. It's all about the circles, Manjin.
It's all about the circles. It's the circle of life, Wolf.
It's the
You know
circle
what?
of life.
In the circle of life, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and right now, Team Vietnam, they are definitely on top of Team Philippines, getting 3 kills and probably make that 4 right now. Rebo taking it up. No, he will die, and Team Vietnam now leading by 1K gold.
Oh my. As funky as it looks like, it's very good for how Vietnam is gonna utilize it. Because sometimes it's good to like layer it like cake, like go after one another. But Vietnam kind of separated it, used it kind of away from each other in such an inefficient way that they are able to find the good pickups. They don't put it all together in one go, which kind of made it more efficient. That's not the only approach, though. Obviously, they can combo it up. They can put them all together in one time. But Vietnam decided that maybe this is the better way is to just go in one by one and hope for the best.
Create your circle. I will make my circle too. It protects us from the sea bear, right?
Yes.
There you go. Team Vietnam. I hope that you get that pun, ladies and gentlemen. But again, Team Philippines, they're making their circle of their own as the Blazing Duet will spin Carl TZ, but no casualties here in the top lane. Meanwhile, as we are now looking at the bottom lane, actually Team Max, look at this. Nice cut, and Team Vietnam, they created space for their team to confuse Team Philippines. Is this going to be a fight though, Mr. Wolf? Wolf? All right, the game is too intense.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, dude, you know what? The game is too intense. The game is too intense. It creates a little bit of jitters in your connection, right?
That's right. That's how intense it is, man.
Yes.
Oh, Broly. There's the first circle. Small circle, small circle. Where's the big circle? Looking for it.
No, there's no big circle, bro.
No big
circle. There's no big circle. There you go. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, in the bottom lane.
Bottom lane. But that's T-Max. That's not an easy target to go for.
Yep.
Esmeralda.
You know what? Yeah.
Yep.
You know what, dude? It looks like Team Vietnam. Sorry, they're on the driver's seat right now. Yeah, sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. I had my coffee. But by the way, yes. They're driving this one. Team Philippines, they're just reacting right now. And that's...
Here, there's the retribution. He gets it. Highway robbery.
Highway robbery. You can now call Broly Mr. Steal Your Buff. Because, man, that was so crucial for Carl TZ to probably up off his attack damage. But as I say this, nonetheless, Team Philippines says, hey, doesn't matter. We will get our own turtle. Go ahead, Wolf.
All right, there's the last insanity. First use. Here comes the Blaze and do it. Now the expert taken out. It comes down for them. The Guardian taking out the Popple and Koopa. But Broly on the bottom side is going to go for the unstoppable streak. Double kill coming out from Carl TZ as he takes down Louis. T-Max in the middle of them all. Dancing around is Broly. And he says, okay, bro, let's go back. Let's not fight this. Carl TZ is still chasing and will not push through. Discipline from Carl TZ. Trigger discipline. Vietnam have lost that engagement for sure.
Yep. Fancy footwork from the child prodigy, Carl TZ. Ladies and gentlemen, dude, that was an important pickup as well, because take note that Carl TZ has the bounty hunter. So even though if Team Vietnam, they're controlling the team fights, they're getting all the jungles, they have the vision too, Carl TZ is getting the gold that he needs.
Bro.
Oh my, Wolf is out once again because again, the lane is falling low. T-Max, that was a little bit of health. Carl TZ just putting in the bang, bang, bang to the Esmeralda. But yeah, the Esmeralda won't die. But that is, of course, a tower takedown for Team Philippines.
Goodness, man. You know what's a smart play coming out from Rebo? Is popping the taunt. If not for the Tempest of Blades, Broly would have fallen down. But now, that's the turret. It's going to be taken by Philippines. This is the unique advantage of getting the Claude, because with the lane you just get like tower, that just the hero damage, pure hero damage. But with the Claude that's farmed, you can push, and that's a problem for Vietnam. How can they stop this man, Carl TZ, paving the way for Philippines to recover when it comes to the economy.
You know what? Carl TZ, again, this guy, I think, I don't know if people can argue with me, but I think this guy is, like, in the Philippines, the best mechanical player there is. Well, that's just for me. And now he's showing it in this game. Team Vietnam, where's your circle, Game Wolf? That is the question. Because right now, Team Vietnam, they're disengaging, and Team Philippines, they're scaring them off.
So this is a 4v4. Turtle taken by...
Oh!
Turtle taken by Carl TZ, and he's jumping forward. The Blaze do it. Team Max in trouble. Can he sustain himself? No. Absolutely not. Broly, though, pokes Carl TZ. Was able to shut him down. And now the next target is Lusty. Atlas is the next target. There's the Fatal Links onto 2, but you cannot escape the 2 members of Vietnam. There's the kill onto the X-Borg. Broly, Tempest of Blades, wants to go for fuel, gets him in the end. Now he's going to be chased down by Rebo. Flap TZ as well. They're trying to corner him, but Broly is the better Super Saiyan at this point.
Yep. Broly is now angry, ladies and gentlemen. He says, hey, we don't want to give easy baskets. We won't back down from a fight. You've shown us the Carl TZ show, but right now, welcome to Broly City. Broly outplaying 2 heroes for Team Philippines. And right now, I think we're gonna have a team fight. That is double team coming in from Lusty. He wants to pop the Fatal Links, but that is the taunt from Rebo, blazing to wet to the Popalan Koopa. That is the original hero, and that is a pick of Trung Trin. Now down for 27 seconds, and Team Vietnam, they're now disengaging.
Now Lusty feeling it. Lusty is very tanky at this point. Even with just look at that. That's how quick they can get to the Esmeralda. Wow.
The TZ brothers, bro.
The TZ brothers indeed teasing them. Now, Cartesi might be in trouble. Okay, gets away with the BMI. And Rebo just with the taunt, the threat of the taunt, I mean, is able to push back Vietnam now. X-Borg is here. Fire missiles in there. Some usage of the rotations, and Vietnam will stand their ground at least here in the mid lane.
You know what? I think the problem here for Team Vietnam is that every time they go in, every time they initiate beautifully, Team Philippines, they have a lot of disengage. But as I say this, Wolf, there you go.
Okay, there's the Tempest of Blades, but the Avatar of the Guardian. Nice timing, but not enough to damage. AoE from Vietnam is able to overwhelm Philippines. At least 2 of their members. In comes the Blaze and do it. Now Vietnam will have to run away from the angry Carl TZ, and they are able to do so. Now
but the other TZ,
they are just going for the bigger objective, which is the Turbo Masha, Turbo Claude. Philippines, the TZ brothers are on it.
Oh my! Misdirection from Team Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Vietnam, they were so caught up in fighting that they forgot that there is a Masha. And this is like the OG way in playing the Masha, the split push Masha, the turbo Masha. Even though Team Vietnam, they won the fight, that was crucial. That was a crucial Lord take for Team Philippines, because again, they will dictate the next team fight. Team Vietnam, they're the ones reacting right now.
Definitely, and that's a problem now if you have the lane, because you want to set the tempo. If you're playing this kind of composition, Vietnam, they're not used to this kind of situation. Whenever they win, they always are at the driver's seat. This time, Vietnam have lost the steering wheel. Philippines have told them they have owned this map now. Even with just 3,000 when it comes to the gold lead, it kind of feels like Vietnam are kind of choked around their base, and they might not be able to make it. But few though, now very bad spot. But
there you go.
Oh no, one coming down so easily.
Entry. Nice entry from Carl TZ, but the Avatar of Guardian is there. Still there in defensive mode. But the Fatal Links from out of nowhere. Triple kill for Carl TZ.
No.
Oh no! Team Vietnam, they're falling down. Not like this. Not like this. Says Team Vietnam. Is this the end?
Here comes the last insanity, pops the Masha, but in comes Philippines. You don't have your armor anymore. The Atlas taken down, but with all of the minions in here, Manjin, Philippines are gonna take it home.
Your first ever Razer SEA-Invitational 2020